Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? I'm here today to review a documentary just saw called Birth of the Living Dead. Now, this is like the umpteenth documentary about Night of the Living Dead, because if you remember in '93, Tempe Entertainment released the 25th anniversary of Night of the Living Dead, which was like I don't know if it was 90-minute or 2-hour documentary, original low budget one, with just the original cast and crew members. And then there's been some other documentaries mentioning in the movie. Uh, Also, they had something called Midnight Movies. The Stars did that featured a whole bunch of midnight movies, including Night of the Living Dead, and there were some others. This was made in 2012, apparently. And I saw it on a new channel on my Roku called Fright Picks. They had Fright Flicks, and along with Popcorn Flicks. And I went to my channel store and you could check them out. And on Fright Flicks, they play a movie and then they'll cut for a commercial. But the movie's completely uncut and basically goes over puts a lot of information about Night of the Living Dead and how it influenced the zombie and horror genre. And also it was a political film. And basically George Romero is the one basically credited for creating the modern zombies. Because before then, you had movies like King of the Zombies and man, that's a cool effect. King of the Zombies and what the hell was it? I Walk with a Zombie and Revolt of the Zombies with Dean Jagger, and they were all like voodoo-based zombie movies. Even that Night Stalker, or the episode of Night Stalker had a zombie was voodoo-based, and this one was the zombie being a flesh eater. Of course, you all know that, and it just talks about how it influenced the world and influenced like I said, horror genre and the way we look at zombies today. And also, it was cool. They had like this film school for kids, and they had kids watching the movie and reflected upon the movie what influence they took from the movie, which was really a different idea because I know got with my mom, but she'd be raising hell because I wasn't allowed to watch horror films, even though I did. Because I watch horror films all the time because that's what I like, but I guess she couldn't accept that back then, and she still can't accept it. Oh well. But it's a very entertaining movie, and if you haven't seen the original Night of the Living Dead from 1968, see that first before seeing this one. There's lots of spoilers in it if you haven't seen that movie, and it's very good and very entertaining. And because I remember when I first saw Night of the Living Dead was we got the VCR in the end of ninth grade, I think, or ninth or 10th grade, and we saw it. I remember renting it, and it was on a Monday night in the summertime, and I had to wait till baseball and the news were over with before I could watch it. So it was like not till like 12:30, 1 o'clock till I could watch the movie. I was just me watching it downstairs, and my back, the TV was in the corner. My back was towards the TV, and my back was towards the stairs and stuff like that. And the movie had a real effect on me the first time I saw it because I didn't know nothing about it. And I kept looking behind to see if there's anything behind me and stuff like that. It was cool. For old black and white, it really had an effect on you the first time you see it. I don't know if it will now, but for the kids nowadays, but you never know. But the very first time you see it is very effective, and it's still a great movie. It still holds up. And I remember I rented my friend Dave Longshore wanted to see a movie, and we rented two movies. We rented Night of the Living Dead and The Razor's Edge. And I remember when they used to have the midnight movie at Mill Creek Cinema, and they had ads for Night of the Living Dead, and they said it was rated R, so I assumed it was rated R. To my knowledge, it doesn't have a rating. And he wanted to see a movie, and I said, what movie do you... And his mother, her stepmother's, he wasn't allowed to see... She's really strict. He wasn't allowed to see R-rated movies, even though he was in 10th grade. Said, what was the rating of the movie? And I said, Night of the Living Dead was PG, and Razor's Edge, which is the Bill Murray, was PG-13, which was true. And she said, well, you can see one of them, you can't see both. And I said, why don't you go see Night of the Living Dead? And he said, okay. And I said, well, it's originally rated R, but it really wasn't. And then he said his mother found out later, stepmom or found out later, and she was all upset. But oh. But I mean, if you get a chance, definitely see Birth of the Living Dead. It gets a 10 out of 10, and of course, the original Night of the Living Dead, 96.8, gets a 10 out of 10. I remember seeing a remake in 1990-91 when I was in the Army in Fort Bragg. I saw it at the theater, but it didn't have nearly the impact as the original one did. I liked that one too, but it wasn't as good. It just didn't have the power of it, but I liked how they changed different things in the plot and stuff. So, there you have it for Birth of the Living Dead. I saw it on Fright Flicks, which has a bunch of commercial breaks and stuff, but it was still pretty cool. So, till next time, take care, my legion.